Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to upload multiple Google Drive files into Airtable. So I run a marketing agency and I keep uploading multiple project files in my Google Drive folders at once. So here in this case, I want whenever I upload new files in my Google Drive folder, automatically that file should be uploaded in my Airtable as a new record. So here to build this connection, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to upload multiple Google Drive files into Airtable. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I run a marketing agency and we store all our project files, images and documents in Google Drive. So keeping track of these files and linking them to specific projects or clients can be a hassle. So here in this case I want whenever I upload some new files under this folder named as project files, automatically that files should be added in my Airtable as a new record. So by uploading multiple files from Google Drive to Airtable, I can organize everything in one place. For example, when we complete a campaign for a client, I can easily upload all the related files from Google Drive to Airtable. This makes it simple to access and share important documents with my team, ensuring we stay organized and efficient. So in this video, I'll show you how to set up this integration using Pabbly Connect so you can streamline your file management process too. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my Google Drive folder with my Airtable account. And here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Upload Multiple Google Drive Files into Airtable. And here I'm going to select my folder as Automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect. So moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow with the name Upload Multiple Google Drive Files into Airtable. And here you can see two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Drive. So Google Drive is a cloud storage service where you can save your files and access them from any device with an internet connection. It's like having a digital locker where you can keep all your important documents, photos and videos safe and organized. People use Google Drive because it makes sharing and collaborating on files super easy. So here in my Google Drive trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new file in a specific folder, so that whenever a new file in a specific folder is uploaded, automatically Pabbly Connect should receive a response over here. And now here to connect my Google Drive with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. But if your Google Drive account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here you can see it is asking me for a folder or subfolder. That means here I need to select my folder name in which I want whenever a new file is uploaded, automatically Pabbly Connect should receive a response. So here to get this folder name, let me take you back to my Google Drive account. And here you can see in my Google Drive account, I have selected a folder which is named as project files. So here in this case, I want whenever I upload a new file in this folder named as project files, automatically Pabbly Connect should receive a response. So now moving back to my Pabbly's window, and here I'm going to select my folder name as project files. And now here after selecting this folder, I'm going to upload a new file in my Google Drive so that we can receive a response. So for that, let me take you back to my Google Drive. And now here to firstly set up our automation, I'm going to upload a single file in order to see whether we are receiving a new response or not. So here I'm going to upload a new file. So I'm going to click over here, and from here I'm going to select file upload. So here I'm going to select a random file. So let's suppose I'm going to upload this file which is named as brochure. And here you can see we have successfully uploaded a new file over here. Now let's move back to our Pabbly's window, and now here after uploading a file in my Google Drive folder, I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a web content link. Moving forward, and we have received the title of the file which we uploaded, and also we have received some other details. So with this we have successfully set up our trigger. But now here let me tell you that Google Drive is a pooling based application. That means it will check for the new responses in every 10 minutes. So here if you wish to change this trigger time, then you have to click on these three dots given over here, and from here you have to select set trigger time. Now here in this trigger time option, you can see we have received a drop down menu. So from here you can see the minimum trigger time you can set is for 10 minutes and maximum is for 24 hours. So as here you can see that it has already selected the minimum time. So now I'm going to click on the save. And with this we have successfully set up our trigger. But now here before moving forward with this connection, what I'm going to do is that we are going to check whether we have received a shareable link for a file or not. So for that I'm going to copy this web content link and I'm going to open in a new tab. So here you can see it is showing us an error which says we are sorry but you do not have access to this page. That means here to share this file we need to make our folder shareable. So here to set up this setting, I'm going to take you back to my Google Drive folder. And from here you have to click on your folder name given over here. And from here you have to select this option that is share. From here you have to click on this share option given over here. And now from here you have to click on this general access. And from here you have to select anyone with the link. So here by giving a general access, your files will be easily accessible to anyone with the link. So here I've selected my setting and now I'm going to click on this done. So with this, we have successfully updated our access settings. So moving back to my Pabbly's window, and now again I'm going to try to download this file. And here you can see it easily got downloaded. That means we have successfully set up our trigger now. Now let's move to action step. And here I'm going to select my action application as Airtable. So Airtable is a flexible and user-friendly database tool that combines the simplicity of a spreadsheet with the power of a database. It's like having a supercharged Excel that can do a lot more. People use Airtable because it helps them organize and manage their projects, data, and workflows in a visual and customizable way. You can create tables, link records, add attachments, and even set up automations to streamline your task. So here in my Airtable action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a record, so that whenever a new file is uploaded in my Google Drive folder, automatically that file should be uploaded in my Airtable account as a new row. So now here to connect my Airtable with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. But if your Airtable account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Airtable. And here you can see that Pabbly Connect is requesting Airtable access. So scrolling little down, and here you can see it is asking me to select a base. So here to get this base name, let me take you back to my Airtable account. So here in my Airtable account, you can see my base which is named as project files and my table which is named as table 1. So moving back to Pabbly's window, and here I'm going to click on this connect with Airtable. And then again I'm going to scroll it little down, and here I'm going to click on this add a base. And from here I'm going to search for my base, that is project files. So this is my base, so here I'm going to select it. And now I'm going to click on this grant access and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So now here after building a successful connection, moving forward, and then again here it is asking me to select my base name and my table name. So as I've already shown you that I have created a base with the name project files. So here I'm going to select my base name, moving forward. And here for the table name, I have already shown you that I have created my table with the name table 1. So here I've selected that, and now here it is asking me for file name, attachment and status. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. So mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever a new file is uploaded in my Google Drive folder, automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map the file name. So for that I'm going to search for the file name. So here you can see we have received original file name. So here I'm going to map it. Moving forward, and then here it is asking me for attachment. So here I'm going to map the shareable link of the file which we have received in our Google Drive trigger step. So I'm going to click on this, and from here I'm going to map this web content link that we have tried to download. So this is our shareable link. So here I'm going to map it, and then here it is asking me for a status. So here for the status I'm going to select done, and now here it is asking me for enable typecasting. So for that I'm going to select false. And now here after selecting all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a new record in our Airtable account. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully uploaded a new file with file name as brochure.pdf, attachment and status as done. So with this we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So here to test our automation, we are going to upload multiple files at once in our Google Drive folder to see whether we are receiving a new record in our Airtable account or not. So for that, let me take you back to my Google Drives folder. So this is my Google Drives folder, and here I'm going to upload multiple files at once to check my automation. So I'm going to click on this file upload. And from here, I'm going to select 4 different files. So here I've selected 4 different files, and now I'm going to upload them. So here you can see we have successfully uploaded new 4 files in our Google Drives folder. So now let's go and check our Airtable account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see after refreshing also we haven't received a new response over here. That is because, as I've already told you, that Google Drive is a polling based application. That means it will check for the new response in next 10 minutes. So now we are going to wait for some time over here so that we can receive a new record in our Airtable. So now it's been some time. So now let's go and check our Airtable account. And here you can see we have successfully added a new records over here. So here you can see that 4 files which we have received with the file names, attachment and status. So with this we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Google Drive and our action as Airtable. So that whenever a new file in a specific folder or multiple files in a specific folder is uploaded in my Google Drive, automatically that files will be added in my Airtable as a new record. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.